Alright, here we are again. Your boy, Prometheus Collector, on this brutally hot-ass day on 4th of July. So happy 4th of July to you veterans out there, if you are tuning in, if you do have geek in you. You should be here watching me show you this awesome figure. And if you see my man Spider-Man right now, he looks a little stressed out. We had a problem a few months ago when I was actually in the process of getting this figure because I missed a pre-order on this awesome action figure right here. And before I get into this review, it's a funny story, but whatever. I got what I wanted and I still stand victory, and it worked out to be even better at the end of the day. So long story short, I ended up going on eBay, purchasing this figure after it came out. A ton of reviews came out on basically one of Mafex, one of their best figures, pretty much to date, that came out that just flawlessly just was a good figure. And it happened to be Spider-Man, so you can't really mess Spider-Man up. And Mafex made probably one of the best Spider-Mans of what, I think it came out early this year, I want to say. Maybe late last year, but I think it was early this year. But anyways, when it came out, everybody loved it. It had an old school comic book 90s look like the McFarlane or the I forgot the other comic dude, but it has that type of old school 90s drawing, was one of my favorite. And if you see it, it's just got like the perfect look going on. But anyways, getting back into the story, when I ordered this action figure, I'm pretty sure it was being imported from Japan somewhere, so I purchased it for, at the time, was a good price. It was over $100, and but it was a good price. Everybody else was high, so I purchased it, no problem, paid. I'm sitting back waiting on my figure. I got no notification. It says paid. Usually you go back and forth and you'll check to see if the person has shipped it. Finally, I seen that it had been shipped it after like a week or so. Never checked none of the messages because I didn't get alerted from them. So eventually I messaged them like, hey, you know, it's been a while. Do you know when I'll be getting the figure? Or maybe a tracking number. Finally, I got a chance to look at my message, and I realized in the message that these guys was telling me like, hey, this figure that we had originally had in stock is now sold out. Even though you already paid, we no longer have this in stock, but we have another figure that we can get for you. The problem is a little bit more money, and we know you paid, but this one we're gonna have to ask you for at least another additional like $10 to $15. And I'm like, wait, what? And everybody wanted this figure. This figure was hot. It was a hot seller. Whatever. I'm like, what? I'm thinking about like, shit. I'm like, nah, I already paid. You ain't scamming me. Give me my figure or give me my money. These guys kept on trying to freaking negotiate with me, and he tried threatening me, like, not threatening me, but more or less like, hey, if you keep playing these games, you're going to miss out on this awesome figure and somebody else is going to get it. You already have my money. I'm already paid for it. That's your loss, my gain. I want my figure if you have another one in stock for the price that you originally slated it as. You posted it as that, at that price. That's the price I should get it. Case closed. So finally, I got done playing the games. I contacted eBay. They made the claim. They told them. They gave them the last threat, and they still never came up off the figure. But I got my money back, so justice was served. Here we are. Mafex happened to end up re-releasing this figure, so if it is still available, you could get it at Big Bad Toy Store. And yo, Big Bad Toy Store, by the way, what up with some free shipping? Anyways, let's get into this awesome figure before I get carried away in that crazy story that I just told you. So this is the box. It's got the sweet comic box, if you see the amazing Spider-Man Mafex, number 75 of the Mafex line of figures. So they made 75 figures. It's got some Japanese writing, shows you all of the accessories it comes with, and some cool looking poses of the amazing Spider-Man, and like you see in the front. There you go, box. Alright, let's get into this awesome figure after this crazy rant. Alright, this figure is dope, man. What to say about it? It's my first Mafex, so, you know, I hear a lot of ups and downs about Mafex, like, you know, and already the figure has great articulation, but the one thing that does kind of worry me is that the leg joints are very, very stiff. And I've always heard the heated up method. My whole thing, I'd rather throw WD-40 into the thigh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You get that oil sensation in there, and eventually you'll break it in. But it's like, you know, you try to do a little therapy. It's like dry joints. And I know this is a real release, so maybe they made some improvements from the last one. I don't know. If you got this figure, let me know if there's anything that looks different. But the shading is dope. It's got that great 90s look, and we're already getting into the articulation. So as you see, you got the good ankle motion, you got good ankle pivot, you got toe pivot, you got the double joint going on. I mean, the wrists, and that's the one thing, the wrist pegs, I've noticed, that's the one thing that I'm a little afraid that they come out a little too easy. There's no snap. It's just like slip on, slip off. And it makes it easy for you to swap out joints, but, you know, the hands, but yeah, I don't want them just sliding off like that. But anyways, great double joint. You know, you got it all. The head moves around, up, down. You got all of that. Legs, like I said, stiff as hell. Just got this out of the packet, so I'm breaking them in. You see it on camera. All that toe. You know, you got the ankle pivot. It's all there. It's just like a Marvel Legend, but Marvel Legend just sometimes does steal the show, depending if you got a good one. And I got some good ones, and I'm going to show you those good ones in a second when I do the size comparison with the other figures. And yeah, you see that got good ab crunch. Doesn't go that far, but it does have another like swivel in the bottom of the waist where you can crunch it a little bit more forward. Same going backwards if you want to do some crazy poses like him going in the backflip pose. So you can definitely have some fun putting this action figure in some great articulated poses. But I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna start taking some photo shots, so I do want you guys to follow me on Instagram at Prometheus the Collector. Go give me a shout out there. I'm gonna start filling up my catalog of photos. And yeah, so let's start, you know, checking out some of the accessories this man comes with. If you see all of these webbing lines, the one thing that I wish he didn't do is when you do put the webs on, you kind of just like scoot them on with the peg, kind of like this. Show you right now. I'm pretty sure it goes like this, and then you get the web type hand. Where is it? On this table. All of this stuff. This is the wrong hand. The web width. I want the other one. Let's use this one. Okay. So we're gonna get that hand on there, and then take this, and you pretty much just slip it on. I mean, the way these hands slip on, pretty stern and easy, but these ones feel a little tighter. Maybe it's just the joint of that hand. So there you go. That's how you pretty much get the webbing effect on there, which to me kind of looks a little cheesy, but whatever. Could be worse. Could be worse. So you know, you got them in that poses, so you do have a lot of hands in it. Obviously, you see some cool head sculpts right here. You do come with a total of 3 head sculpts, and you have the Peter Parker comic head sculpt, and you also come with these this squinched up mask, like he took his mask off and he's holding it, and you do come with a total of 10 interchangeable hands, including the ones that I've been really excited for is the magnetic feet and hands, and I'm going to show you how you swap those out in a second before I end this video. But yeah, you have a total of all together with the ones that you come included with, that is on his 2 relaxed hands. Usually come with fisted hands, but this one comes with relaxed hands. That's cool. This one right here actually has 12 altogether, so 12 interchangeable hands if you choose to use the ones that it comes with. And you see the hands, some of them have like, well, dropped one of them. That was one of the fisted hand. This is like kind of like the hand, like him crawling up something. And then you have the magnetic one where you can make him look like he's crawling on like a magnetic surface, like a metal surface, which is very dope. And the hands do swap out pretty simple, so you shouldn't have a problem. Sorry, can't look. See, you got the magnetic hand. Bow. But the fun thing is that these guys, this is the first time I've ever seen anybody really go out of their way to do that with one of these expensive ass figures. But fun figure to pose and get some fun photographs out of. Like I said, the leg joints is really stiff, if you can even hear it. Like I said, a lot of people's always on that. Oh, let me show you some of the head swaps. It should be easy to swap out the head. You see that? Little ball joint. Swap it out. I think this is more of the more like more ready game type Spider-Man face with the more squinted eyes, a little bit more of a less stern look. I don't know. More of a battle look. He's got the eyes kind of squinted. Comic book status. Farland status. Barley. Whatever comic Spider-Man you like. It's that comic 90s Spider-Man. The amazing R.I.P. Stan Lee. And let's get this one off. And let's put the comic Peter Parker head on there. See how that looks. First time he really playing with a Mafex. So far so good. Let's not get too carried away. This one already starting to feel a little funny. Oh, I know why. This is why. I literally have to take the whole entire ball joint, I believe. Alright. Yeah, that's why. Okay. So now you know, we've seen that on camera. We did that together. And this is how you... Yep, there you go. That's how you put the Peter Parker head sculpt on him. Voila. There you go. You got Peter. Oh yeah, before I even forget, just gonna have a little fun. Don't carry you guys out too far. Damn, my head. Let's put that one back on. Too hard to take off. Well, works. Alright. Boom. So far swapping out these joints is good. I gotta do something about these legs. These legs are squeaky. I don't want to snap these joints off, but you know, you play with it enough, it'll open up. You know, you just gotta play with it. But anyways, see all the web lining. But yes, let's get into these magnetic feet. Look, I think the hand is stuck. Oh yeah, let me show you these two. These are like hands that you can like kind of grab the web with. So if you wanted to make him look like he was actually like swinging, I believe this will be the one you would technically use, and you can make him look like that. So pop those hands on. And the foot, let's see how easy it is to take these off. This thing don't really come with directions. Ugh. See, I don't really like the way that feels. I believe it's supposed to like completely like slip out the peg. So it's like one of those. Ah, there you go. And we did that all for you, right on camera, my fans. Okay. You gotta be careful getting that baby in there. You don't want to force it. You don't want to snap it. You don't want to pop that peg. Because you'll be on eBay looking for somebody that got some red pegs so you can play with your Spider-Man toy. So there you go. And I think I do have something magnetic in the back. So let me see what that looks like. I feel like these are the right type of feet you need on him anyway. So I'm going to try to put... Let's do one for right now. I'm going to do one on camera. Look at that. It's pretty strong. Oh, no doubt. that almost really, probably with both of them, to be honest with you, he'll probably be sticking all day. Let's see if I can try to sneak really quick and get this other one off. Like I said, you got to be careful. You want to kind of break it in. There you go. You took that one off. Slip this one on. It's not actually as hard as it looks. So if you are curious, like I said, you rotate it in there, twist it, move it around, and you'll get that joint in there good. Now let's try my counterweight again with both of his feet on there. Spider status. I don't know if it's gonna work on camera. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? With the feet? Oh, look at that on camera. All right, enough goofing off, all right? That's dope, but it's there. I mean, obviously, if you had a more bigger surface, he is sort of a heavy figure, so do keep that in mind. That's probably why, but it's like a small, but you did see him through his feet, just kind of just chilling there, double jointed. And before we get out of here, let's do a quick size comparison, and let's bring some of his boys up in here. Bring the homies up in here. Start off with Miles Morales, Marvel Legend from the Spider-Verse movie. My man is coming in as technically a 6-inch figure, but he's a little bit shorter, and his stomach's a little crunched. I got him in a crunching motion, but even when I'm crunching his chin up, he is still the shorter one, because this is more adult Peter Parker, so keep that in mind. So that's dope. We got my man Miles. Let's get him in the shot. See if he's standing with his boy. Come on, boy. Maybe that's why I had him put the weight down on him so you can, yeah, see, look. How you doing? And let's get my man Spider-Verse up in here. Oh, he's like, he just took the whole show. Like, yo, I'm here, yo. All right, knocked all the damn accessories, but anyways. Look at that. I got the magnetic foot stuck to my foot. That's funny. Alright, let's get that over there. Do the size comparison between these two. It looks like PS4 Spider-Man's coming in just a little bit taller. By the way, that's probably one of my favorite Marvel Legends. These two in the back, Miles Morales. These two came out with just showed you where Marvel Legend really does shine in certain areas on their figures when it comes to articulation. If you do get a good one, sometimes you have some sloppy ones in their collection. But look, I got people falling, trying to get these feet planted on the ground good, and get these shots in there. I feel like he's on there. See this one, I just noticed that. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that pegs into something. Maybe that's something for the little, because it does come with like a weird Tamashii Nation type stand. So there you go, PS4 Spider-Man. And then I gotta put this crazy monster in here. That's Cletus Cassidy, aka Mr. Carnage, and he just took out Spider-Man again on camera. I'm all over the place with this. But, everybody's falling. It's all good. We in here. You see him. We got Cletus Cassidy standing next to his arch nemesis, I guess you would say. Mr. Peter Parker, a.k.a. Spider-Man. Just took out Miles Morales coming up in here in the back alley. So we got my mans up in here. You know. There you go. Cletus out of there. And last but not least, alright. Last but not least, let's do a Mezco 112. I'm gonna put size him up next to Comic Book Spider-Man. Look at that. Whole spider click. Crazy Spider-Verse click. That's all of them sized up together. That's it. I'm out of here. That's the end of my video. Prometheus the Collector. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. And by the way, I wanted to let people know I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway once I hit 50 subscribers. I know I'm new to this game, but man, show the love. So if you do show the love, I will be doing a giveaway of one of these cool Marvel Legends one of these days. Brand new ones, or maybe even something even cooler. but I will be doing giveaways to all people that support my channel and come through to check me out. Thank you for coming. Prometheus the Collector is out. Peace.